So, I'm a little late on making this video. Not going to be too long, but yeah, I have to talk a little bit about Teofimo Lopez. Lately, this dude has been, he's been, having a tantrum again when it comes to Top Rank. The promoter that's putting money in his pocket, the promotional company that's putting money in his pocket, that has put money in his pocket. He's been slighting him for a long time, dude. And, he's been going back and forth with Bob Arum for a while, man. Dude's been offering him fights. I'm not really sure where Teofimo Lopez's career is going to go from here. He let his father make a lot of bad decisions for him. And I think his father is railroading is driving his career into the ground. He's one of the reasons why. Plus T.O.'s mouth. That doesn't help either. All right? I tried to get his kid the benefit of the doubt. Tried to like him. I gave his, always shout out to his skill set. That he's a good fighter. But, man, he's all over the place, man. I think he really does have problems up there because he doesn't realize that he's destroying his own boxing career. In Teofimo Lopez's mind, he can't be fucked with, man. He thinks he's something that he really not. And this is even when he won the belts off of Loma and won the belts off of Comey, to become their unified. He was running around calling himself undisputed and saying this is what you need to do to get, you have to fight the best, and everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather. Remember when he said everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather but don't want to put in the work? Well, he's not following his own advice because he seems to want to get paid Floyd Mayweather money, but he don't want to put in no work. I watched him on the Ring Awards, on Seconds Out channel. And, he was just talking out his ass. Just a lot of bullshit, man. Talking about, he wants to fight the best. And the Subriel Matias situation, he turned down more than what they was even, willing to give him. To begin with, he turned that down and he wants to buy himself out of the contract. I'm like, bro, this dude is fucking himself big time, bro. And, I'm watching the self-destruction of Teofimo Lopez right now. We are watching that. And then he says he wants to unify. Then he says Subriel Matias has no value. But you had a chance to fight Subriel when he did have the belt. You didn't fight him. Now you talking about fighting Richardson Hitchens to unify. Clearly ducked Subriel back then, and he's doing it again. It's not a good look. He wants to fight Richardson Hitchens for the IBF. But why you didn't want to fight Subriel Matias for the IBF when he had it? It's clear. We know the reason, man. Funny thing is, Teofimo does really good against fighters that's stationary, right? But he's calling out Richardson Hitchens, who's a mover, and he'll have way more problems with Richardson Hitchens, in my opinion, than he would with Subriel. Is he afraid of the knockout? Is he realizing, well, I'll take my chances against a mover and look bad, then going there with a big puncher and getting knocked out silly. I don't know what it is, but his strategy, whatever he's trying to do, ain't making no sense, man. Then he's calling out Boots, somebody that's not even his weight class. Talking about the big money fights. I'm like, bro, you got unfinished business at your division and you not even trying to make it happen. You had a chance to fight Subriel when he so-called did have value. You didn't want it. So, this is before Liam Pyro took his belt. Before Richardson Hitchens was even thinking about being the IBF champion. This was when Subriel was the boogeyman, right? So-called boogeyman. You could have took on that fight, but you taking on Steve Claggett. You ducked Elvis Rodriguez and Kenny Sims. You didn't want to fight them either. Like, bro, what's up, man? Like, what is this dude trying to accomplish, bro? He's a delusional kid, man. It's almost, he's trying to, I'm not sure what his end game really is, but you know what? He's making his own end game, which is going to be shelved. That's what's going to happen. He's going to fuck around and get shelved. He's playing around with fire right now. with Top Rank, man. The only place where he's contractually able to make real money, like make money right now. Then the whole DAZN shit that went on with the Pops, and they tried to jump over there. It like, you know what I mean? Hey, come on, man. How long you think Bob Arum gonna take? How much do you think Bob Arum gonna take before he spank that ass and put you in your place? You know what I mean? So, man, it ain't looking good for Teofimo, man. It ain't. And I'm just going to call him Duckafimo because he clearly ducked Subriel Matias. This the second duck. And this one is even worse because they was offering him, he turned down money that was way above the contract minimum. They were supposed to fight in March. You know what I mean? You could have defended your title against a legit threat. Nah, he didn't want to do that. He want to go the so-called route of Richardson Hitchens or Jaron Ennis. Come on, man. Jaron Ennis is probably do him worse than Subriel would. Bigger dude, bigger weight class. He never fought at welterweight. So like, how do you know? You think you're just gonna go up there and walk and run through Jaron Ennis, man? Come on, you struggled in your last handful of fights. He looked subpar in all of them. Like, come on, man, your star power ain't all that, Teofimo, man. And you're talking too much, and you're making yourself look even worse. So I think the end for Teofimo is coming, man. I think he's gonna end up crashing and burning, and that is his own fault and his father's too. Sometimes, man, you just don't know. You're around the wrong people, and so, or sometimes you just, your emotions will get the best of you and put you in unfavorable situations. And I think that's exactly what we're gonna see real soon out of Teofimo Lopez, man. But anyway, let me know what you think, man. It's your boy, Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. And I'm off this.